Peace and blessings, world. It's your fly guy Jetty, and I want to welcome you to the first episode of P.A.R, Premium Automotive Review, where we premiere and review nothing but the most premium automotive vehicles on the road today. Today I have a special episode, and you may ask why. Well, because I know we're still in 2024, but 2025 has arrived with a brand new BMW 430i, and today we're going to be reviewing it. So buckle up your seatbelt, get fly, and let's slide. Still here with me? Thank you. Now we're going to get right into the review. We're going to start with the exterior of the car. Now, this particular model, as I mentioned, the 2025 BMW 430i, this is the convertible option. This option starts out about MSRP around $68,000. As I mentioned, it's a black ragtop convertible, and I must say I am impressed with the functionality of it, how quickly it folds and opens, and we will show that later on in the video. Stay tuned. Now we're going to work our way down to the paint. Now we're going to get a nice midnight gloss black paint. I feel like this is one of BMW's better hues, if I must say. I personally think that this car looks good black on black. We're also going to work our way down to the rims. You're going to get 19-inch BMW rims. This particular model and make is specific to this year. So basically meaning that you're not going to find this rim model on any other BMW, but this one. And it's a newer design, excuse me. This one sits on Pirelli tires. And also, people, make sure you check your tires. A lot of bad accidents are caused by not having good tires. We're going to work our way to the lights. Now, BMW has been known for their LED lights, but on this particular model and the new 4 Series models, they all have this new laser light headlight technology. As a BMW owner, I'm pretty sure it is a pain to probably change, but luckily this one is still up under warranty. The warranty on this particular BMW, I think most BMWs of today, the manufacturer warranty is 4 years, 50,000 miles, if I'm not too mistaken. I know some Beamer heads probably watching this. You guys can correct me on that if I'm wrong. So we're going to get this new upgraded kidney grille. In the older BMW model, we had more of the elongated, narrow, horizontal grille. But this one, you get the big kidney grille, vertical, allows a lot of air for the air intake, you know, when you're mashing the gas. So now we're going to get into the gas tank of the car. And the main reason for showing this is because I wanted to show the E85 option that I'm pretty sure that the car comes featured with, which is pretty much this little cutout to where you could pretty much, I don't know if this is the right term, but route the car to where it could also take E85 fuel as well, aside from the 91 or 93 unleaded premium gas that the car typically takes. trunk. So this is going to be the housing for the top when it drops. we'll show you that as well. And then we'll come over to the trunk to show you what that's like. Pop the key on this bad boy. And then, so in the trunk, you get a nice, well, I would say a nice size trunk. You know, I'm not too sure if this moves, and I don't want to pull it off because if you know BMW parts and plastic, it can go bad really quick. So I'm going to leave that alone, but you do get a nice trunk space. So, I mean, you can fit you a nice size duffel bag in here if you're going to take a weekend trip or whatever. And then you do get a little space up under here as well. Yeah, I don't know if you can come here and see. There's a little space here as well to where, you know, you still get a little bit of room to where you could put some stuff in here. So I think, you know, in my opinion, I feel like, you know, it is a nice size room, or excuse me, a nice size roomy trunk. Which I think is really impressive with it being a convertible, but also it is a 4 Series and they're kind of long. They're notorious for that. So while you have the camera rolling, I just want to show them the mechanism on the back end of what the car looks like. Drop the top. Show them that really quick. That's pretty cool, huh? So, while we're also rolling, I'm gonna just show you what it looks like when we put the top back on. Get out of the way, so. Alright, so we're back. Now we're going to get into the interior of the car. As I mentioned in the video, luxury plus sport is merged beautifully in this car. And actually, as I recall, I don't think I mentioned this about the car. So this is one thing that makes this car stand out from other cars. You get this perfect blend of luxury and sport. You get this 14.5-inch infotainment, all touch screen. Your air conditioning is even controlled from here as well. Up and down, they control it right here. You get the climate control for each side. You know, you have individual setting to where you can customize it for your driver and passenger. You have a precondition option to where you can have the AC programming set to a certain level that you want getting in and leaving the car, which is also great. Then we're going to go back here to go home. And then, so you get this over here. If you hit this screen, this toggle screen over here, you get a couple of options. You get your navigation over here, your GPS, where you can put in where you want to go. You come back over here, come back. Whoa there, got a little lost. Let's go back over here. So we're gonna go back over here. Then you get a live vehicle to where you can kind of look at the vehicle above. And also when the top drops, you also see the vehicle in its form where the top is dropped. And one thing that the display has that the actual vehicle doesn't have is missing is M-Badge. You gotta look into that. So you get that option as well. Then you get your media, shout out to Iceberg. And then you get your weather as well. And let's go back. And then if you go here to your app setting, you get this array of just options. You get Apple CarPlay and also Android CarPlay as well. Excuse me, Android Auto. You have all these different options for the car, Spotify, vehicle status, you know, that's how you check your oil level and all that good stuff, you know, tire pressure monitor. And also people get your oil changed. That's how you make sure you keep your car as well. You know, you have Bluetooth as far as telephone and everything like that. Let's see, you can also do messaging. If your phone was hooked up, you know, you can have your messages appear and it talks to you. You can, that we didn't mention of right here. So right here is going to be another control option that you have. This right here is going to control your LCD display up here to where, you know, you can control everything, go left or right. You know, if you wanted to click on whatever, you can do that. Come back down. This is your gear shift. So you don't get the standard, you know, actual hand shift. It's just leather that goes back. And I think it's cool. It means the gear shift is electric.
Couldn't see it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Keep it rolling. So no, keep it rolling. They like that. They like that. Keep it rolling. They like that. So, like I said, this is your gear shift right here. You know, going back and forth is how you go back into park, neutral, ride, and all that. To, excuse me, not park, but drive, neutral, ride. To go into park, you're going to hit this, and then this is going to be your parking brake. It is electric itself also. Then you get different ride comforts. You have Sport, Comfort, and you have Eco Pro. And I think this is when the hybrid part of the engine sets in for more so, gas friendliness while driving. This is where you have your parking assist. You can cut it on or off right here. This is, like I said, your parking assist button. If you wanted to pull it up right here, it kind of shows you and gives you parking and maneuver option, to help you with parking. And then this is going to be your traction control, on and off, if you wanted to get wild out there on the road. And then coming over here, remove the keys, you get 2 cup holders. And I really like the cup holder option right here. It's like it has a really good super grip to where it kind of fits to any size, from a small can to even a big size, Starbucks cup for all you Starbucks lovers out there. It expands. Then you're gonna get a 12-volt cigarette lighter plug-in as well, which is pretty cool. Then you still get the USB option to charge. You get a wireless charger right here option, as well as storage. Close this up for a more compact look. These are your AC vents. Got your hazards. This is going to be another volume option for the radio. Then you also have your on and off button right here. You can also skip songs as well. This is going to be for AC, for your rear climate control. And these are your new AC knobs on how you control the AC on typically older models of BMW. Well, I wouldn't say play with, but if you needed to adjust it. So I'm gonna move whatever. Oh shit, we can go into this. It's just my wallet and a flashlight. Alright, so now we're gonna get to the armrest right here. You get this nice, and from what I understand too, this actual leather option of the car, if we can get a shot back here of the seats, so they can just see the leather option back here. This leather option that you get as well from the seats, this is actually a new upgrade. It's, from what I understand, it is called, I'm gonna have the name for it in here, but I don't want to mess it up, but it's something red. And then here goes your armrest control, storage compartment that you get right here. You're gonna get some nice space to control change or whatever. You get your lightning USB charger right here. I thought when I first got the car, this was the only option that I had, and I was like kind of hurt because I had the still old USB charger. But it's cool that you get both options. You get a little flashlight that lights up really well at night when you see. And then we can shoot back here to the back. So unlike older 4 model series, this right here used to be an armrest, and this would kind of be like a little slot, if you can get right here. The cup holder used to be right here, and it was turned sideways right up into this little part right here that I'll fold down and show you. And then you just had like this empty space where you could store change. Your seat belts, this is for your baby seats or whatever. You pop this little top up, get right here. You can put your straps and everything. And then if you fold this down, this is directly to the trunk. This is directly to the trunk and to the mechanical system of the actual convertible. Have your headrest, your seat belt back there. Nice windows that come back down, which I think is really cool. You let the back windows down. Well, just let all the windows down, excuse me. But let the back windows down. And yeah, and I guess while we're at this point, I'll go ahead and drop the top. So to drop the top on the car, you hit this button right here that has this convertible icon displayed. So to drop it, you're gonna pull it back. Or actually, I'm wrong. You're gonna push down on it, excuse me. You're gonna push down on the button. You're gonna push down on it, and the top is gonna go back. You get the mechanical part in the back if you can. See how quick that was? I don't even think that was all of 5 seconds. So we've dropped the top on the car. And then while we drop the top, I guess we can go ahead and just move to the engine. I'll go ahead and pop the hood. Your hood lever is going to be located here on the left-hand side. Kind of standard. You're going to be able to see. All right. So we are now to the mechanical part of the car, the engine. This particular model, the BMW 430i, has an inline 4-cylinder.
As mentioned, this 2025 BMW 4 Series comes with a 2-liter inline 4-cylinder engine, as well as twin turbos tripled with a 48-volt hybrid battery that gives the car a little bit more jerk and kick for more fun when in sports mode. The car is going to produce 255 horsepower with an 8-speed automatic transmission with a towing capacity of 3,527 pounds, allowing you to get up to 25 miles per gallon in the city and 35 miles per gallon on the highway. The car comes in 3 options or 3 body styles: a hatchback, a coupe, and as this one is a convertible, MSRPing at about $68,000.
If I may ask my great cameraman to just pan back and so you can get a nice look at the car in its beauty with the top and back. You know, with the nice red interior. Very classy, and very sporty as well. And we're also gonna do a ride along in the car too. That'll be on our other channel. We'll have the link for that at the end of the video. But I think we can pretty much wrap this one up. I want to welcome you to the first episode of P.A.R. Premier Auto Review. I'm your fly guy, your host, Jetty. If you see me in the streets, stop a piece, say what's up. And if you're out there driving, drive safe. And as I said, people, make sure you check on your tires and make sure you go get oil changes. And stay tuned for the next episode, because I got something that you're going to love.